Yo, what it do, my people's favorite white boy Mike EAZY, back with the real. You already know the deal, gang. For this video right here, we're going to be speaking about another white guy, 1090 Jake, man, and a series of unfortunate events that's been popping off. Some information that I just got, I wasn't looking for it. It just came to me, man, so I got to speak on it. But first, make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell to stay locked in with your boy. You know I come raw and real. I'm going to give it to you straight down the middle like the umpire, man, no hold bars. But we ain't going to be speaking about the Breezy incident or whatever he's got going on with that rapper Breezy. We're going to be speaking about Rando, 1090 Jake's OG, the person that actually put 1090 Jake on as far as, being a blood gang member that 1090 Jake said he is. For the people that don't know what being put on means, there's a thing called being put on and a thing called being put off as far as gangs go. Say I wanted to be a Crip, and there's a Crip named OG Pookie Loke. I say, hey, OG Pookie Loke, I want to be a Crip, man. I want to get down with y'all. How I do that? He said, man, well, you got to get jumped in, or you got to go shoot up these ops for us. I go do it, boom. I say I get jumped in, I get beat up. I'm a Crip now. He put me on. So Rando is the guy from Florida down there that put 1090 Jake on. I guess he's from Florida. He might be from somewhere else. But he put 1090 Jake on, so that's like 1090 Jake's right-hand man. You feel me? That's his OG. Pino, the white guy from Florida down there that I was just speaking about, he made a video. It's so crazy too, man. I really don't even want to speak on it, but I got to, because 1090 Jake, or I don't really hear too many people speaking on it, because 1090 Jake really like industry right now. He in with the big dogs, so they not really gonna speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But us little dogs, we can speak on it. So 1090 Jake's OG Rando got arrested a little while back. Okay, he got arrested. What did he do? Did he hit a lick? Did he, shoot somebody? He a blood gang member. He all, No, he didn't do nothing like that, man. And it's going to be crazy once I tell you what he did. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Yo, this is crazy. So after doing a little bit of digging and hearing what Pino had to say, now Pino is the guy that him and 1090 Jake, whenever 1090 Jake first started making the videos and getting into the media, started getting a little bit of attention. Pino's the guy that him and 1090 Jake actually fought. Pino went up to Boston and he allegedly, knocked 1090 Jake out with some brass knuckles or whatever. The video circulated the web. 1090 Jake don't, he don't deny the fight until the fight did happen. Pino said, he scooped him up and ground pounded him a few times and whatnot. I think he said 1090 Jake tried to pull out a gun on him or something. But anyways, that's besides the point. So Rando, 1090 Jake's OG, got arrested. And if you go look at his sheet, man, he got arrested for like indecent exposure and some other crazy things. So here's how the story goes. The story goes, Rando was just walking around, right? Walking around the streets. He was walking around the streets and made his way to a parking garage. You know what a parking garage is? Like at the hotels or like in these cities where cars is parked up in it, and it's like a habitat for homeless people. They got a shelter on top of them, especially if they're in a place where don't get a lot of traffic. They really don't get bothered so much. So homeless people like to go find these places and camp out for the night. So he's up in there. Rambo finds his way to the parking garage. He goes up there and there's a homeless person sleeping on the ground. This is early in the morning too, by the way. This is like 8:20, 8:30 in the morning, 8:15 in the morning. So the guy says, Rambo starts talking to him and he's like, yo, I'm trying to sleep, blah, blah, blah. Rambo's like, are you the only one up here? The guy's like, yeah, I'm the only one up here. What's up? And he talks to Rambo for another minute or whatnot. So the guy falls back asleep while Rando is still trying to talk to him. And he's like, man, I'm trying to sleep, bro. What's up? Dozes back off. Wakes back up. The Rando beating off right there in front of him. So Rando's looking at the homeless guy sitting there beating his meat. Looking at the homeless guy like, yeah, man, you sexy homeless guy, you, beat my meat. Old dude's like, man, what in the world, man, what are you doing, dude? You know, so the homeless guy gets up, man, and tries to, you know, I guess he tries to get up and, you know, get away from him, or he might try to swing on Rando. I really don't know what happened exact at that point right there. But so Rando's beating his meat at the homeless guy. The homeless guy, you know, does something. Rambo tries to take the man's bag from him. He gets one bag, then he tries to take the man's other bag. The man says, nah, you ain't getting my junk. You know, they're sitting there fighting for the bags, because the man gets mad that Rando is sitting there beating off on him. I don't know if he was going to bust on him or what. He might have been trying to bust on the homeless guy's face while he was sleeping. He might get off onto that. I don't know. You know, hey, what a man do in his own time, you know, that's up on him. I don't do no shit like that, but if he will, okay, that's up into him. But keep it to yourself, man. Go find a tree or something to bust on. So in the midst of them fighting over the bags, Rando pulls out a knife and starts stabbing the homeless guy. He stabs the homeless guy because the homeless guy got mad at him because he was beating off on him. Like, what in the world type of dope is this guy on? So the homeless guy ends up getting his bag or whatever, and he takes off running. You know, he flags down the police. Well, I think he calls the police. No, he runs into a police, and he's like, yo, man, this guy just tried to rob me. He stabbed me up. Look at me. Boom, boom, boom. He gives the police the description of the man out of a lineup. He's like wearing like a blue do-rag, like a white t-shirt, I think, and something like that. It's like some flip-flops or something. So the police are going around, they looking for him, they see Rambo. They grab him up, blah, blah, blah. And I think they lock him up. And they send him to jail. What kind of OG do you got that be walking around beating off? What kind of OG do you got that he be walking around beating off on homeless people? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what kind of shit are y'all on down there? You know, Charlamagne always said the most craziest people is from Florida and like the Bronx, New York, man. And I'm starting to believe it, man, because them people down there in Florida is freaky and crazy, man. So I don't know what kind of stuff 1090 Jake into, but if his OG is doing stuff like that, man, hey, man, more power to you, bro. More power to you. I ain't no telling what type of shit y'all on down there, man. But I just had to make a video of this, man. 1090 Jake, OG, they might as well be calling him Freaky Rando, because he be walking around looking for homeless people. Maybe that was their thing. Maybe that's what 1090 Jake and Rando and them did. Maybe he got that shit from prison or something. If you go to prison with Rando, man, if you're in the county jail with him, man, don't sleep around him, because he gonna be beating off on you. You know what I mean? So, hey, I want to see if 1090 Jake gonna make a video about his OG, his blood gang member OG Rando beating off on a homeless person. And then when he got mad, he stabbed him up because the homeless person didn't like him beating off on it, man. Y'all like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Drop a comment, let me know what y'all think about this video, man. And 1090 Jake's OG Rando beating off and then stabbing up the homeless man when he got mad, waking him up from his sleep. He got dookie in his eyes. He trying to put the skeet in his eyes, man. That's some crazy shit, man. Damn.